Okay. Can you see? Shit. Okay. Looks like it's kind of crooked, guys, right? It looks like it's crooked. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, let me put this down here. How do I do this? Maybe like this? Or would you like to cut off right there? Actually, it would probably be better like that. Okay, let's go. I'm late. Yeah.
Now turn left onto South Flower Street.
This cable is actually really annoying. Hopefully you guys can see. Definitely super late today. Let's clear the windshield off a little bit. Gonna get onto the highway, the 10 East. Today's drive, we're gonna be going down to Irvine from downtown Los Angeles. About to get on the highway and then throw on the autopilot. Someone wanted me to throw it onto autopilot on this highway on-ramp. I don't think, okay, so I can right here. Wait, no, took it off. Okay, so now we're in full autopilot on the highway on-ramp, which is actually kind of funny.
Stream tips. Welcome to my channel. Stream elements. Welcome to my channel.
I just got onto...
Work is on food. Vlog. Stream tips. Said. Hot. Any traffic today?
It seems like it's pretty light in terms of the traffic. It's only going to take us 50 minutes to get down, and it's 41 miles. Just got onto the highway. It's super bright out, so I'm going to put on my sunglasses. But it's in full autopilot right now. My sunglasses are a little dirty, actually. Let me clean them really quick. This is going to be a 50-minute drive down to Irvine, California. It's 49. Oh, shit. Autopilot at the last second there decided to go into the left lane pretty aggressively, actually. Now we're on the highway going 65 miles an hour. Cruise control speed setting is set to 75. And it seems to be like there's no traffic in this area. Most likely there will be some traffic when we get onto the 5 South. But maybe not today because it's saying we're going to get to our destination pretty quickly. Hopefully it's not too bright out and the camera isn't blown out from the sun in front of us, but it looks like there's some clouds coming in, so it would be a lot easier for the camera to see as we get into this next portion of the highway. A little bit of slowdown right there. Just to make sure. We're hanging to the right just a little bit. Oh, shit.
Now keep right to take exit 6.
Definitely bumpy. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, I need to get into the right lane. I'm gonna have to throw it off out of autopilot. Alright, so now throwing it back into autopilot. We're going 57 miles an hour now. Cruise control speed setting is set to 75. We're gonna make a right. I guess we're gonna hang to the right as we go into the next highway on-ramp down to the 5 South. I do think there's probably gonna be a little bit of traffic here, but maybe not this morning as we go down south to Irvine, California. In terms of the conditions out, it's definitely partly cloudy. Actually, it's pretty cloudy out. There's sun coming through the sky here and there. It's kind of like breaking through the sky just a little bit. Didn't mess with the autopilot cameras or the Tesla autopilot cameras at all. Going pretty fast in this next area, or in this area. 68 miles an hour. Cruise control speed setting is still set to 75. Looks like some of the sun is breaking through the clouds, and it's getting pretty bright out now. Typically when the sun is facing directly at the Tesla autopilot cameras, that's when the Tesla autopilot can glitch a little bit because it can't necessarily see as well as it goes down the highway, or it's while it's in autopilot mode, of course.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Interstate 5 South towards
In terms of what Tesla we are in, we're in a 2021 Tesla Model Y Performance with Autopilot, which is the free autopilot system that comes with any brand new Tesla that you can get today. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that Range Rover is burning oil like crazy on the highway right now. That's actually really bad, and we should probably put on the recirc air so that none of that oil air comes into the cabin. We should probably get into the left lane. It seems to be going a little bit faster, so I'm going to kick it out of autopilot using the left turn signal, make that left lane change myself, and then throw it back into autopilot. Looks, you can see what's behind us right now is a Porsche Taycan. There's a Porsche Taycan behind us. You can barely see it right there. Hopefully it passes us so we can get a better look at it. But it looks like it's just a basic 4S. Anything special than that. But still pretty cool looking from behind us. Are like 4 LEDs on each side, so it's got like, it's kind of like a bug, like an 8 spider bug behind us. Okay, a little bit of braking from Tesla Autopilot. I think it's freaking out because this truck is kind of swerving in its lane. It got really close to us on the left side of the lane, or to our right.
Rita's World.
And then it
Welcome
kind
to
of
my
just
channel.
messed up. Welcome to the channel, Rita's World. Thanks for joining in today. We are on a 50-minute or a 1-hour drive down to Irvine, and Tesla Autopilot is late to our meeting in Irvine. So hopefully Autopilot will drive quick enough, and there won't be, hopefully there won't be too much traffic on the way down. Alright, so the left lane seems to be going a little bit faster, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the left turn signal. That deactivates the auto steer once I nudge a little bit on my own. I'm going to get into the left lane again, increasing speed to about 80 miles an hour, and then I'm going to throw it back onto autopilot.
Stream tips. Said. How's the traffic?
It seems like the traffic isn't too bad. We're passing through the commerce area where typically there is some traffic in the morning, but I think it's because Tesla Autopilot left a little late today because it's late for work. It seems to be there's less traffic as we leave later, which makes sense. I think I should make more of a habit, or I guess Tesla Autopilot should make more of a habit of leaving later to go to work or to meetings. But in terms of what version this is, again, we're in a 2021 Tesla Model Y Performance. I just passed over 11,000 miles, so I should probably make a 10,000 mile video review. There's a couple points I want to talk about. In terms of like the maintenance, it's been next to none, except for, I guess actually technically it's not necessarily none. I did do an alignment, which I think I want to do again, because this car's been on a lot of road trips and it seems like the alignment is off again. Maybe it's a little bit of vibration up at like 90 miles an hour. So I do want to do an alignment. It needs another tire rotation because the last time I did it was at 6,000 miles and now it's 11,000 miles. So technically that's a little bit of maintenance costs. It would be another rotation at around. We really need to see how long the tires will be lasting, if they're going to last past 20,000. But in terms of what version this is version 10.2 2021. This is just basic autopilot, not full self-driving, not the $10,000 full self-driving or the $200 a month subscription package that you can get these days, which I both think those are not worth it. So, but now it seems like if you pay the $200 a month and you drive perfectly and get a perfect Tesla driving score as determined by their camera systems and their algorithms, then maybe you can get the new full self-driving beta and test it for yourself and see how good or not how good it is. But it seems like we've run into a little bit of traffic now, going 25 miles an hour. Tesla braked pretty nicely there and slowed down pretty smoothly down to this 25 miles an hour. Cruise control speed setting is still set to 79. In terms of the battery, we did leave with 91% of the battery. We're at 87% now, and we should arrive with 75% of the battery, which is about 16% battery usage. 40 miles down all the way to Irvine, California. We got another 38 minutes to go, or 32 miles to Irvine, California. Tesla is still different music, just in case. Maybe some lo-fi fruit music. Oh, that's so funny. Someone put up their Instagram handle. It's Lido on. Oh, maybe it's a business. It's probably a business. They put up their business Instagram handle on top of the bridge so people could actually search it and see what's up. But yeah, I have a little computer right here on this seat that can speak out loud depending on what you want to write. You can use !speak, and then my computer right here will say it out loud, whatever message you put after the !speak. Oh, this is really chill. Let's do lo-fi Drake. Maybe that'll be more exciting. Maybe lo-fi Drake will be a little bit more exciting. So I'm still in full autopilot mode, and as you can hopefully see, my hands are not actually on the steering wheel at all. Oh, there's only 3 tracks on that? sucks. What I'm messing with right now is Spotify. There's actually a search feature within the Tesla screen where I can search different music and then listen to it using my paid Spotify account. We do lo-fi rap. Lo-fi rapper hip hop beats. Is that what we want? What do we want? Let's try that. It's definitely pretty chill, and I just woke up not too long ago. And then I went to the gym really quick, took a shower, and now we're driving this 1 hour trip down to Irvine, California. It's not that. Let me do lo-fi. A little bit of break. Tesla's just pacing this traffic right now in front of us. 15 miles an hour. The sun is actually coming out from behind the clouds. So it's getting a little bit bright. So I'm going to go ahead and put my sunglasses on. Maybe this is a little bit better. If you're just now tuning into the stream, we're driving down to Irvine, California. It's about a 1 hour drive typically, but today, because there's a little bit less traffic, it's going to take us 50 minutes, and we're not even halfway there. We still got another 33 minutes to go and another 30 miles to go. We left with 91% of the battery, and we're at 86% right now, which 86% of the battery translates, once I click my handy little button right here, that switches it between battery percentage and mile range. 86% of the battery is about 250 miles at an estimate, a Tesla computer estimate, and we should arrive with 75% of the battery at our destination. For quick maths, each percentage point equals about 2.5 miles to about maybe 3, depending on how fast you're driving.
Welcome to my channel.
Welcome to the channel. Can't read your name, I can't hear your name. But you can use !speak and then write whatever message you want to say. And then my computer right here will hopefully say it out loud. But each percentage point is about 3 miles, so we should arrive with about 75% of the battery, which 75 times 3 is like 210, give or take, I think. So we should arrive with about 210 mile range, which is more than enough to continue our travels wherever we're going after. Tesla Autopilot is now. We just got up to 70 miles an hour, but then there seems to be some more traffic up here. So Tesla's braking just a little bit down to 45 miles an hour. It was kind of smooth, but there was a little bit of head jerk because it was pushing on the brakes. We're cruising at a comfortable 50 miles an hour. This area of the highway is definitely a little bit bumpy. And Tesla's suspension isn't as good either, so we are definitely feeling some of the highway, this trash California highway. About to get into this next area where we should be the traffic should be letting off because a lot of people went onto the 605. Cruise control speed setting is still set to 79, so we should be able to increase speed pretty quickly now as we go through this next area. The nag timer just went off, so I just hit the scroll wheel on the right, and that gave it the confirmation that we're still here, still sitting in the driver's seat, still paying attention to our surroundings, and so it can continue on autopilot. Going about 63 miles an hour now. There's definitely a big gap in front of us. Nag timer is gone off again, but now it's not accepting my scroll wheel input. So I'm gonna have to give it a little slight nudge to the steering wheel. Hopefully you guys can see that, to make that nag timer go away. Going about 75 miles an hour now in a cruise control speed set. But about 5 to 6 gap. So I'm going to increase speed to about 80, and that should close. We've still got another 27 miles to go, or 29 minutes on this journey down to Irvine, California. So I would say it's probably about the halfway point on our morning commute where Tesla Autopilot is late for work. You guys hear the jams, the lo-fi music? I don't have a coffee right now, but I did drink a cold brew earlier. But if you want to support the channel, you can do that by, there should be a link. Oh, there is not a link in the description, but one of the chat messages that keep repeating. You can support the channel by buying me a coffee. It starts anywhere from $1 to $5, and it's not a subscription.
What's up? Yes, can hear music.
What's up? We are midway on our drive down to Irvine, where Tesla Autopilot is actually late for work today, not me. So Tesla should have left earlier, not myself. And we're about halfway down to Irvine, which is about a 1 hour drive down. We got another 25 miles to go, and it's going to take us 28 minutes. We're going 75 miles an hour now on a cruise control speed setting of 80. We're about to enter into a construction area zone. So Tesla Autopilot is probably going to glitch out just a little bit, because the GPS system on the Tesla Autopilot, or the Tesla system, has not been updated, or the GPS maps have not been updated just yet. So it's most likely going to mess up in this area. And what I mean by mess up, it's probably just going to break randomly. So we're just going to let it capture that. We're going to let that glitch be captured on stream. Going 75 miles an hour, going 75 miles an hour. Cruise control speed setting is still set to 79. We're about to enter the construction area right now. We'll see how Tesla Autopilot handles it. Nag timer just went off, so I just hit the scroll wheel again. You should probably test, you can buy like a weight to put onto your steering wheel, but it's kind of dangerous because sometimes I like to not pay attention while driving for short periods of time. So I don't know if I want to put a weight on the steering wheel that will just disable the nag.
Ming Chen said, have you ever had a close call because of the glitch?
Have I ever had a close call because of the glitch? I have not yet. I've seen videos where sometimes it doesn't recognize like construction barriers on the right or left.
Welcome to my channel.
But and sometimes Teslas can crash into that, but I have not had a glitch yet. Sometimes it will just break randomly. Like I'm pretty sure in this next area, ooh, it's getting really close to these construction barriers on the left. I don't know if you guys can see that on the cameras. The nag timer just went off because Tesla itself does not like how close we're getting. So it wants to really make sure that we're paying attention and the hands are near the steering wheel. So right now it's braking pretty rapidly right there for no reason, because it thinks that we're probably on the local roads. So I'm using my foot to kind of manually override the braking right there. So I'm accelerating with my foot. So I'm accelerating up to 85 miles an hour, which is above the speed limit setting right there of 79. But now it seems like it's isolated itself out. We're just following this car in front of us, pacing it at about 2 to 3 car lengths at 75 miles an hour. So you can see right there, it was definitely clearly marked highways
Now turn left onto Artesia
in which it won't mess up at all.
Now turn right to take.
So you can see right here in the maps, it thinks we're on the local roads. It's actually giving us GPS navigation directions to get back on the highway in which we actually are. So that's why it glitched in that last area. So we just exited out of the construction area zone. Now it should be open sail, or there should be no traffic all the way till we get to our destination. But we still got another 21 miles to go, or 23 minutes. And we will be passing the Disney World area, or the Anaheim Disney World area, or Disneyland area, excuse me. Disneyland area in this next section of this commute. But checking on the battery, it looks like we gained 1 percentage point. It said we were going to arrive with 75% of the battery, but now we've gained up 1 percentage point because of how good it's been driving and how consistent, I guess, it's been driving. So now it's actually at 76% of the battery that we will arrive at. But if you're just joining onto the stream, we are doing about like a 50-minute commute down to Irvine, California from Los Angeles in morning rush hour traffic, where Tesla Autopilot is actually late today for their meeting, not me. And so hopefully Tesla Autopilot will rush its way down to Irvine, so it won't be late for the meeting. But if you want to comment or ask any questions in the chat, you can use !speak and then write whatever chat message you want to after. And this morning I actually drank my coffee before I left, but if you want to support the channel by buying me a coffee, I'll get another coffee when we get down to my meeting. But you can support the channel by clicking the buy a coffee link in one of the chat messages that hopefully cycles. And it starts as little as $1 up to $5, and it's not a subscription, it's just a one-time thing. I'll buy a cold brew or a hot brew coffee this morning. Welcome to the channel, Jay Lee. I can't read your message, but if you want to use the speak message to say it out loud, I can digest it and see if it's a question or not. It looks really nice. These clouds have a lot of definition, I guess, this morning. You can see there's some pretty big clouds, so I wonder if it's going to rain this afternoon in Irvine, California. In terms of what Tesla we are in, we're in a 2021 blue Tesla Model Y Performance.
Stay on Interstate 5 South.
I've actually named it blue because it's a blue Tesla. We just passed over 11,000 miles, and this is actually just the free autopilot system which comes with any brand new Tesla that you can get today. And it's not the $10,000 full self-driving package full self-driving subscription package that you can get. Both of those, which are kind of gimmicky at this point, because what you having beta, which you actually do not get right off the bat when you buy that $10,000 or the $200 a month full self-driving subscription. You actually have to buy the full self-driving package first, and then in which you push a button. You can actually request to have the full self-driving, and then after that you get into this other queue where you're rated on how safe you drive by the Tesla algorithms and the Tesla cameras. And if you get 100% safety driving score in that, then you might possibly get the full self-driving beta. In that program. So you're most likely not going to be you're most likely not going to get the full self-driving beta package unless you drive with no cars around you like a saint, and then you're lucky after that. In my last Tesla I had a 2019 Model Y, in my last Tesla I had a 2019 Model. The gimmick, the package. I fell for the full self-driving ploy, paid $6,000 for it, waited almost 2 years for the full self-driving package, or the actual beta, never got it. And so now on this Tesla Model Y, my second Tesla, I opted to not get the full self-driving package because I'll wait until giving Tesla any more money. But Tesla as a car is a great car. It's a fantastic daily driver. It's probably one of the best cars that you can get in California. Maybe not some other states where there's other brutal climates, like really hot temperatures or really cold temperatures. But in California, where it's very temperate, where the conditions are very temperate, it's a fantastic car to drive, especially as gas prices get up or creep up past $5 a gallon. So you can see there was a little bit of rain in that last section, but not enough rain to glitch out the cameras at all. The sun is now back, peeking out from behind the clouds. And it's pretty bright out, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my sunglasses back on. But Tesla is like, it's pacing this car in front of us pretty comfortably. We're still going 63 miles an hour. Cruise control setting is still set to 79. It's letting this truck get some gap in front of us or pull away. So this is about a 3 to 4 car length. With the Tesla Autopilot system, you can actually set your follow distance anywhere from a 1 to like 7. So currently I have it set to a 1, which is the most aggressive, in the sense that it will Tesla Autopilot, in the sense that the Tesla Autopilot system will try and get as close to the car in front of you as much as possible. But it's just following this car, pacing at about a nice on this highway route down. So typically on this drive, I do it about once a week. Listen to some tunes or podcasts, or maybe even listen to a YouTube video. And just sit back, relax, and enjoy my commute down, I guess, as much as possible. To the minutes ago, give or take, we left Los Angeles and we are driving down to Irvine, California, and testing out the Autopilot system and full Autopilot all the way down, or as much as possible. We've been in the left lane most of this drive down, and we only ran into one traffic area zone where it slowed down to about 20 miles an hour. But most of this drive has been an average of probably 65 miles an hour. You can see we've been on the road for 40 minutes now. We've driven a total of 30 miles. And kind of like how normal gas cars use like an MPG or miles per gallon rating, Tesla also has a similar stat, which is watt hours per mile. And the higher the watt hour per mile is, then the more energy you're using to drive. That's how I understand it. So right now we're pretty low. In this whole drive we're about a 248 watt hour per mile usage. And my total lifespan of this car, in all 11,000 miles that I've driven, it's been an average of 294 watt hour per mile. And that's like highway, city, it's a blended average. So we're doing better than our typical energy usage on this drive. But we're getting close to our destination, so I'll probably end this stream in about 5 minutes. Questions, any lingering questions that you have about buying a Tesla or owning a Tesla, you can use !speak, write whatever comment or question you have, and then my little computer right here will hopefully say it out loud to where I can understand it. But if you've been enjoying this stream, please hit that like and hopefully hit that subscribe. I make a lot of Tesla videos about my experience and a lot about my drives as well, including some accessory videos for my Tesla Model Y. So check out those videos on the channel and hit that subscribe and like. I definitely appreciate it, and it supports my channel. But we're getting pretty close to our destination this morning, and then we'll be ending the stream after that. But another 10 miles to go, or 13 minutes. And let's check on the battery usage. Still says we're going to arrive with 76% of the battery, so which means we've used 15% of the battery to drive 40 miles from Los Angeles down to Irvine, California. So we use 15 miles to drive 40 miles. No, sorry, we use 15% to drive 40 miles. So I don't have quick math, but I think that's about 2.5 miles per percentage point. I would say for each percentage point. So it did a little bit better in terms of efficiency. So we still got another 9 miles to go. The nag timer just went off. So I hit the scroll wheel on the right to appease it. The conditions in Irvine definitely look a little bit scary. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but it's definitely got some dark clouds coming up ahead after we pass this area where the sun is shining pretty bright through the clouds. Tesla has slowed down just a little bit to 60 miles an hour. Looks like there's some cars with a little bit of traffic right here because some cars want to go to the 55 South to Newport, but we're going to stay on the 5 South in this left lane, give or take, as we get to our exit, which is about to be there in about 8 more miles. But pretty smooth drive this morning. Not too many glitches at all. Just that one area where we know it's going to glitch because of the construction area zone, and the Tesla Autopilot maps have not updated yet. It just thinks that we're in the local roads instead of the highway. But there was also another area where we slowed down just a little bit because of the rush hour traffic, which Tesla Autopilot handled it completely fine. But now we are just entering the Irvine area. The roads are a little bit smoother in this area. It's actually kind of funny. But yeah, there's like a slight vibration in my steering wheel. So I definitely think I need to get the wheels rebalanced to make sure they're A-okay. And I probably need to get another alignment. I should probably find a shop where I can just pay for unlimited alignments. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to have this car. If you've been following Tesla, you might have seen that the new Tesla Model X, the refresh one, has just started deliveries, and I would love to get that Model X. Profit because of how hot the used car markets are, or use that difference to then to the Model X. That'd be pretty nice. I'd love to.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Interstate 5 South.
To see if it's just as cool as the brand new Model S. So yeah, there's definitely a little bit of vibration. Let's see if I can show you guys on the camera. See how smooth this is. Okay, so yeah, it looks like my laptop right here might have, maybe my hotspot died or something, because yeah, it's not reading your messages out loud. So sorry guys about that. I can see it's actually working on my phone, so maybe I need a different setup for all this. Sorry, I apologize for all that, but I think there's a slight vibration on my steering wheel, which would probably mean that my alignment is new alignment, or at least what I'll probably do is in about 1,000 more miles I do need to get a tire rotation anyways, so we'll see if that fixes this vibration on it. But here's a little POV action. The nag timer is going off and it's not accepting the scroll wheel, so I have to nudge it pretty hard right there. It almost kind of flipped out the autopilot system. But this is probably not allowed. I'm probably not allowed to hold the phone like this while driving, because I'm not driving. Or am I? I guess I am, because it's autopilot. But here's some POV action. Right now the phone is on a tripod. Yeah, maybe I should put the camera closer to my head like this, so it looks like you're driving on top of me, like you're sitting on top of me, like you're sitting on my lap. This would be kind of cool, right guys? Like this view, right? Yeah. Night timer's going off again, so I hit the left scroll wheel this time. So I am gonna try and phone is on another tripod to my left of my head. You have to kick it out of autopilot like that, and then here, let me turn on the left ticker like that, and you have to kind of manually make left changes. I know it sucks, but with the full self-driving package you can leave it into autopilot and then kind of just like hit the turn stalk, or this turn stalk, and then it will just automatically make the lane changes for you. And it's gotten a lot better. So if you don't like making lane changes and driving, then maybe the full self-driving would be worth $10,000. Actually, it's definitely not. But yeah, that's pretty much the only useful feature of the full self-driving package in its current state, not the beta, is the auto lane change feature. And then maybe summons and maybe auto park if you just don't know how to park or something. Which I understand that if you get anxiety with parallel parking, then sure. But I have had a lot of instances where I've gone to parking areas. I've tried to park, and it just completely glitched like halfway, and it was like a really sudden glitch. It was actually super annoying. Well, yeah, now I'm gonna get off to my exit, guys. Thanks for watching this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, or please hit that like if you enjoyed it. Check out the channel if there's any other videos. I have a lot of videos about my Tesla Model Y and also my previous Tesla Model 3. A lot of experience videos, road trip videos, and accessory videos, so definitely check it out if you're interested in that. Hit the like on all the videos. It definitely supports the channel. And thanks for watching, guys. Well, I guess we should do a battery check before I sign off. I'll just turn, oops, that was a yellow. So let's just quickly see how the battery did. We left with 91% of the battery today, and now we should be arriving with 76% of the battery, which 15% battery usage to go 40 miles. So if you want to do your own calculations with that to see how that actually is, or see if Tesla can work in your experience. But it seems like my laptop or my hotspot that my laptop is connected to is actually down, so my computer here is not speaking at all. So unfortunately, speak has been down. Sorry for the scuff, but thanks for watching this new stream, guys. Or thanks for watching today's stream where we drove from Los Angeles down to Irvine, California. It was about 50 minutes in not really rush hour traffic. Tesla did a good job today. It's arriving a little bit late. Tesla was late this whole drive down, but it did a good job and did not glitch out. So we're just arriving, 17 minutes late to our meeting, which isn't that bad in the grand scheme of things. The good thing is we arrived safely. No accidents, and Tesla didn't hit anything this morning, so that's good. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video, and or thanks for watching this stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.